What is going on, guys? Predator45 here, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to Armored Warfare, where today we're going to take a look at the Zhalo S Mercenary Edition, the Premium Tier 4 Tank Destroyer. Now, I haven't played much tank destroyers in Armored Warfare. I focused on the main battle tank line, so I decided, since I got my press account, that all of them are unlocked, I want to try out some of the higher tier ones, but it makes little to no sense to jump into the higher tier tank destroyers if you don't know what you're doing. So I decided to jump down to the slightly lower tier ones, to the premium ones, because obviously earning more credits, and play around with them a little bit. And I have to say, I've had so much fun with some of these tank destroyers. Now in today's video, you're going to see the Zhalo S. Probably on Friday, there'll be another tank destroyer video, and that'll be in the tier 5 ERC 90. And as I get more comfortable, I'll go to the tier 6 and eventually the 7s. I'm dying to try out that Centauro 120. But anyways, we're running Sabrina, Augmented Optics 3, Experimental Propellant 1, because I had this before my press account. So I suppose I could and probably should upgrade that to 3. And then the upgraded Transmission Mark 1. Again, should probably upgrade that to the level 3 retrofit. But let's quickly go over the stats. 213 mils of penetration, 317 damage, 3,800 DPM, and then, tank destroyer, so not very many hit points or armor. Max speed's pretty good, 81, 0 to 32, 4.4. Your camo is quite good at 0.4279. View range, 512 meters with Sabrina, which is pretty epic. Cannon depression, not the best, -5 at the front, -6 at the rear. I think the other tier 4 premium, the AMX 10P Pack 90, is got much better depression. Fast turret traverse, good reload, decent accuracy, and 1.85 seconds targeting time. So this thing is quite a lot of fun, and we're going to now take it into 2 PvP battles. There's no PvE in this video, and the first one you're going to see is with 2 subscribers, and then the one after that is me playing by myself. So I hope you guys enjoy this look at the Zhalo S. Right, and welcome to the first PvP battle. We are on Reactor, and as you can see, I have squatted up with 2 of my subscribers. Anti-Alligator, who is a fellow South African player, and we've seen him a few times before. And then I'm also squatted up with Stoeptegel. Hopefully I'm saying his name right, he is Dutch. But anyways, so we are on Reactor, and I say in chat at the beginning, getting a bit of lag here. This was during business hours, so my internet's normally even worse during the day. But I say to him, I'm a tank destroyer noob, so I'm just going to follow him, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to move in with him. You can already see Stoeptegel in his Zhalo has moved onto the top of this little hill, and that's exactly where we're going to go. And Anti-Alligator in his LAV 300 is going to join us. So we're just going to pop up here, sit on the top of the ridge, try and spot for a little bit, and see if we can maybe get any damage done. Now Anti-Alligator was also, and there we go, the T64, quickly turn the turret, aim in, plant a shot into the back, and do some damage to his engine. And that's one of the things I really do like about the Zhalo. But Anti-Alligator was also suffering with lag while we were playing this, and he was asking if the CCOM undersea cable from South Africa to Europe has actually been fixed, because it didn't feel like it. So it's not just me who has to suffer through this lag, it's a lot of other South African players. But this game, and that did seem to be a little bit worse than normal, because as I said, it was during business hours. Got an OF40. He is popping in and out behind the sort of structure, the supports of the cooling tower on the power plant. We managed to sneak a shot through and plant one into his side. Can we do it again on the T64? Unfortunately not. Just not quite enough lead, and we missed the target. But one thing I really do like about the Zhalo is it doesn't, the ammunition, it fires high velocity armor piercing, and whereas your normal armor piercing, discarding sabot, and the fin stabilized discarding sabot, and all that all seem to have a muzzle velocity, or shell velocity, should I say, of 1200 meters per second. The HVAP is 1500, so the shells are really quite nice and fast, and you can really make that work sometimes. Get off shots that you were not perhaps expecting to be able to make in the time you have to get the shell in there. T64, unfortunately, we don't quite have a shot. He's behind cover. We are spotted, so we're beginning to move. Not entirely sure who's spotting us or where it's coming from. I think it might have been that AMX 10P or whatever it was on the hill behind us, but we're just not going to quite be able to get a shot. And things are not looking terribly good. It's was 11-15, but we've just clawed back 2 kills, so it's 11-13 now. Looking better. So now we're going to start moving forward. And there we got another Zhalo. Take the shot, put it through, and minimal damage, but we do manage to secure the kill. And, you know, I've been playing around with the Zhalo and the AMX 10P Pack 90. A Dragoon 90 puts a heat round into the back of us from behind, doing some pretty good damage. But I've been playing around with this and the other Tier 4 Premium Tank Destroyer, and I don't know, I really prefer the Zhalo. Really, really do. The gun and the gun handling, I think, on the AMX 10P Pack 90 is better. Slightly faster reload, more damage. I think the aim time might be quicker, but the Zhalo's got a better view range, and it is a lot faster. The Pack 90 is so slow, and that's just what kind of sucks the fun out of that thing for me. But whereas with this, you know, you're a wheeled tank destroyer, you're a hell of a lot faster. Another Zhalo shot in, another 64 damage. We finish him off, and here is a Pack 90, and he's busy with other, you know, more important things apparently, so he's not really looking at us. We see him turn his turret, so we back up, but he's gone behind this truck, just waiting for him to pop out, put a shot in, and we finish him off. So now we're just trying to figure out where to go next. That Dragoon 90 that hurt us has been taken out. So our team has pulled it back quite nicely. 9-6, and 3 of those kills are thanks to us. So we're now going to move, I think we're going to move towards D3 and see what we can find there. We've got a BMD1 behind us, but we're going to sort of move up here. And what do we have? It's an M60, so we're going to stop, aim in on his lower plate. Even though he moved, he still managed to penetrate, but we managed a nice 298 damage roll. We've got a T64 off to our left on the top of that hill, so I think we are going to go and harass him any minute now. We've got some backup, but we're on the point of the spear, if you will. We're going to lead this charge. You can see enemy artillery. It's also firing from within their base, but we're going to first check and see what is up here before we try and target the artillery. And here's the T64. Take the shot, 191 damage. Set him on fire, but it wasn't really required to finish him off. There's the Geforce. Just going to try and move to a better position to get a shot on him. He takes a shot on us, take the lead, and we put a shot through. And these high velocity AP rounds really do seem to help me with leading. I don't know, they just, with my lag and my packet loss and all that, they just kind of seem to work really well, that 1500 meters per second shell velocity. So, last enemy remaining is the BMD1, which was spotted in I3, I4. So now we're going to put the mobility of the Zhalo to good use, and we're going to try and see if we can get ourselves in position to spot him and possibly finish him off. Can we get 6 kills? Maybe. We are capturing the enemy base, which is a little bit annoying. And there Stuptachel says, TD noob, you got 5 kills. Yeah, I did, but let's just say at this point this was by far the best tank destroyer match I ever played. I haven't played them a whole lot. I fiddled around with the Zhalo and that from time to time in the past, but never actually sat down and really tried to figure them out because I wasn't hugely interested in going down this line. But now obviously that I have my press account, and there's the BMD1. He was spotted briefly. He manages to kill Anti-Alligator, but unfortunately we just do not have line of sight on him. We keep getting very short, very brief windows where we could take a shot if we were able to predict exactly where he was going to be, and Stuptachel finishes him off. And that is the end of the match, and it turns out to be a 7-0 defeat for the enemy team. But as for the result, 6,432, reputation 215,100 credits, doing 2,184 damage, 943 spotting damage. We got 10 spots, and then we got Master Gunner, Ace Tanker, the gold medal, which I almost never get, and the Recon medal. And there we go. top on the team by about 180 points. Anti-Alligator was in second place. He did really well also. I mean, he's very much a PvE player. Doesn't play very much PvP. Out of our little division, had the lowest damage. Anti-Alligator and Stoptekal were both on over 2,400. But with the 5 kills, all the spots, we managed to come first place on the team. So, not a bad first real playthrough on the Zhalo, but let's head off to our second gameplay video, which is going to be by myself, and see how we do then. Right, so welcome to the second gameplay video, and we are on Lost Island. As you can see, once again, it's mostly a tier 3 game. We have 3 tier 4s, the enemy team has 4 tier 4s, but then one of their tier 4s is a Geforce, whereas our artillery is a tier 3 Abbott. So we're going to move along this side of the map, go up to the north area, and see if we can get ourselves into a nice little position to spot and snipe at some vehicles moving down the road coming towards us. So we're going to post up here and just wait and see. We're just going to try and move into a slightly better position in case we do get spotted, that we can quickly reverse behind cover and hopefully not take too many shots. Got LAV 300, XM 800T moving up in front of us. So I think, and we got an M60 spotted there, first enemy spotted. But I decide that I'm now going to move up. Then I see the BMP-1. I'd see if maybe if I moved back I'd get a shot. But unfortunately, no such luck. So we're just going to hold position for a little bit. And now we're going to move a little bit further up and see if we can start getting some targets to shoot at. Artillery hit comes in from the enemy and hits our AMX-10P for some fairly serious damage. So we're just going to slow down and make sure we kind of crest the hill slowly. We don't want to go too far forward. BMP-1 spotted, put 1 shot in, 349 damage. Back up in case we get spotted, but we don't. He's backed up into a rock, put another hit in, 326 damage done, and we leave him on 2 hit points. Armored Warfare, are you kidding me? I have been robbed. But I mean, very nearly 2-shotted that guy, and if we had a slightly better damage roll, it would have pretty much been a 2-shot kill. Enemy Geforce spotted, so we kind of wait to see if maybe he's going to continue moving in the correct direction for us and we can maybe get a shot in. But he doesn't, so we start moving once again, and our T62 manages to take out the BMP-1 on 2 hit points. It must have been really, really difficult for him to do. M60, and we can just kind of see him take the shot, manage to put a hit through the back of his turret, get some decent damage done. But we just keep an eye out on all the tanks on our right. We kind of want to move forward. There's a low health Leopard, and we do kind of want to get the kill. But M60 is coming out. We get spotted, put a shot through his lower front plate. 44 hit points. Again, we're being robbed this match. But someone else finishes him off. Got an enemy Zhalo in front of us who has taken some damage. And we're just going to move forward and see if we can get a line of sight on him. And there he is. Aim in, take the shot. 340 damage done. But he is now looking at us. That second shot, I don't know where it went. That kind of sucked. And we're robbed again. Funny. But this is still a fun game. But that second shot aimed in exactly the same spot. Had a, green pen marker. We were fully aimed in, but it just disappeared. Hit something that wasn't the intended target. So now we're going to move up towards the airfield area. I keep sort of stopping to try and see if I can get a sneaky shot, but at the end of the day, I'm actually just wasting time. Here, I should have just gone as quickly as possible and gone into a position where I knew I'd be able to take some shots. Nearly had a shot on that, I think it was a T62, but hit a rock and it sort of flipped us up. And there we have a Leopard 1 who's spotted, and we can hit him, put a shot in, do some good damage, move forward again just in case we are spotted. I should probably be using my special ability here, which obviously reduces your chance of being spotted when firing. But being new to tank destroyers, I kind of forget about it. Another shot in, do some critical damage to his ammo rack. But we're yet to get a kill, but we have done just under 2,600 hit points of damage, and we're yet to take a shot, or a damaging shot, that Zhalo did manage to hurt our wheel. Leopard 1 put a shot in on the move, bit of lag. I'm not sure if the lag was why we missed. So we're backing up. I'm going to put another shot in. He manages to do some good damage, but he's now being shot from behind. Put a final shot in and managed to get the kill. It was our AMX 10P armored fighting vehicle that had managed to get around behind him and was putting in some pretty good hurt onto the Leopard. So one enemy remaining. It is a Zhalo, another Zhalo S by Fireblade FTW, Fireblade for the win, whatever you want to call him. He has last been spotted down on this side of the map, and we know he's still here because this AMX 10P Pack 90 just took a hit from him. Just trying to stop and see if we can get a spot off or if someone else is going to spot him. But now, we've still got most of our hit points. I highly doubt he's got as many as we do, so we decide we're just going to sort of rush in and try and see if we can spot him. Kind of go a bit light tank here. And there he spotted, and in actual fact, he probably was still on full health. That BMP-1 just did some good damage to him, but without that damage, he probably was still on full health. He's now down to 186 hit points. We're trying to see if we can get into position, and he's moving fast across our screen, take the lead, and put in a beautiful shot to finish him off. Second kill of the match, and it is a victory. Earning ourselves just under 3,000 reputation, 167,655 credits, 3,200 damage, 6 assists, 6 spots, and gold medal once again, twice in one video. I don't believe it. Freaking awesome. So obviously with the gold medal, we came first place on our team by reputation, base rep of 1378. Quite a big margin between us and the next biggest damage dealer on our team, the M60. Did 2,006 points of damage, so we were nearly 1,200 points of damage above him. However, a big shout out must go to Fireblade for the win in his Zhalo on the enemy team. Not only did he very nearly do 5,000 damage, he also got 1,402 base experience, or base reputation. So he actually got more than we did, but obviously we get the gold medal because our team won. But he played exceptionally well, and it's always unfortunate when you have a game like that and your team throws it away. And if you go and look at the person on his team who had the second most damage done, it was a Zhalo and an M60, tied for 1,005 points of damage. So he did very nearly 5 times as much damage as anyone else on his team. But, it happens sometimes. You play an awesome match, but you don't manage to pull out the win. But anyways, that is it for this video. Don't forget to leave a comment down below and you could stand a chance to win one of the remaining Chieftain Mk 6 leader codes that I have to give away. Comments will be chosen at random, so you can leave whatever the hell you want. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to hit the thumbs up button down below and consider subscribing for more Armored Warfare, World of Warships, and a few other things that are thrown into the mix from time to time. But as I said, that is it from me. Thank you very much for stopping by. This is Predator 458 signing off, and I will see you guys next time.